Hi, I'm Nikki and I'm a homemaker. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing how we added on to my detached back patio that my husband made me. It is a metal patio and I love it. It's beautiful. It's a 10 by 20. He made it for me last fall in 2024. But the thing is, when we have family gatherings, there's just not enough room like to set out more tables for everybody to sit. So I was like, what could we do? I did put some tables out in front of the patio, but it was really dark. So I was thinking we can add some extra light. So that's what they're doing. He's getting that metal tubing. He's attaching it to the back patio. And he's going to be welding it. It's just going to be like adding a frame. And then within that frame, we're going to be adding solar lights running back and forth. Now the solar lights aren't very bright. They are actually not very bright at all, but they do add some type of ambience, and it's soft and I love it. And if we do want to have like more light, we do have the plug-in bulbs, but I like to see the lights on every day, so that's why I love the solar lights. It's like a vibe, and I love the vibe. So my husband is doing a 3-inch tubing, and that's what you see sticking out. That's what he's welding. He's adding that middle one for support. Of course, I'm not a builder. I'm not going to know the technical things on how to say things. I think that's 2-inch tubing that he is putting in the middle there for support. Or no. It's 3-inch tubing. He does add some 2-inch at the very end for extra support, but it's just a frame. That's all it is. That frame comes out 10 feet. I know it's a lot. I could have maybe done 8 feet, but I'm weird. I'm psycho. I don't know. I was like, it needs to come out 10 feet. I kind of wish I would have just done like the 8 to 9 feet, but it worked out. It doesn't sag. I am in West Texas where it gets super windy. We get about 90-per-hour winds at times. And it's been holding up. It's been doing good. It's not moving around. It's not shaking. It's not bending or anything. So it's working out pretty good. We'll see how it works out in the winter. We don't get really bad winters, but I'll keep that updated. And if we have to shorten it, we will. So that's just him welding, and it really does work out. I hope you stay till the end to see how great it works out. And like I said, if I want brighter lights, I can always add brighter lights. If you have any suggestions on any extra light, or if you have any brighter solar lights to recommend, I would really appreciate that. I've only stuck to this one seller that I've been getting from Amazon. And if I can remember, I will try to link the description down below to see if you like it, you can get from there. But if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay, this is how it looks before the lights are added. He is done building that extended area. Let me scoot back. Tomorrow, but that's how it looks. There's the lights. Pretty. Okay, so that's how it looks before the added lights on there. And I'm gonna sit on my little back porch that my husband made me, and that's my view. That's like my favorite spot to sit in the whole backyard, because I like to look at everything. And that's my view. And this is all solar lights, and I love it. But this is right before the add-on of the lights. Okay, there's that 2-inch tubing I was talking about. He's adding in the corners for some more support, and I didn't think that was gonna make a big difference. I was telling him, and he was like, no, it really is. And it did. So it worked out really great. And that is 20 feet long. So between the little support that he's putting, we measured from the end of that to the very end. I think it measured 16 feet. So in that 16 feet, I fit 8 hooks on each side that are gonna hold the lights, the solar lights. They were 2 feet apart, so he's putting in the hooks right now that are gonna hold the light, and he's spreading them out 2 feet apart. So 8 of them fit in that 16-foot area that we're gonna be working with. And I love it. It worked out great. We had just enough lights, and we had a little extra from the back porch area. Sorry, from the back porch area, and we added it on to the extension. So with the leftover and then with the lights that I had, it worked out great. And I got the 100-foot solar lights, so those are 100-foot long. And I don't know how many bulbs come in that 100-foot, but it was sufficient. It worked out. This is the wire that we added so that the lights could be straight. I didn't want them dangling or hanging. And we attached it to the lights. And those were the hooks as well. So I already had some solar lights, the ones from the fire pit. And like I said, that's 100-foot, and that's where we're going to be adding. And then whatever was left over from the porch. And that's what my husband is telling him at that moment. And they're going to be adding that wire. That wire really does make a big difference. So they're just grabbing that extra that was on the porch, and they're just going to add it to the add-on. Oh my goodness, it worked out so perfect. I thought I was going to have to order some more lights, which I was really hoping I wouldn't have to, because this add-on, I want to say, all in all, with the spray paint, you know, the Rust-Oleum that we painted over it, and the welding and the rods, I want to say it was like, had to have been like $400, and I didn't want to spend any more. I was already over budget. So yeah, the price of metal, I feel, went up. I believe it went up. So those 2 lines right there are the extra from the porch, and thank goodness we had that extra. I want to say that the lights took about an hour to get them all up. Yeah, it was about an hour, but so well worth it. We started to see the sun go down. My husband was in a hurry. He was like, I really want to have this done before the sun goes completely down so we can just enjoy it. It looks so good. He lined up the bulbs and everything. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, throw the lines up there, but he wanted to line it up as much as possible. There it is, 8:30, right on time. That's when I noticed the solar lights coming on, the big ones. So, oh my goodness, I love it. Right when I saw it, I loved it. I mean, it's not giving like a bright light, but you could tell right underneath it gives it like some type of warm ambience. I love it. I've been really enjoying it. And this is it at about 10:30 p.m. This is when it's like really dark and you start to really notice the bulbs a bit. Like I said, you can see how much light it's giving down below, and it's not too much, but it's not dark like it was. And like I said, I do have some plug-in lights as well if I want to, you know, if we're having a party and we really feel we need it. But I will say we've already had like a small family gathering, and it worked out fine. And we were out there till about the same time, about 10:30, and it was great. I didn't feel the need to have to get more lights. And you could really see the lights right there. And I like the way he lined them up, and I love it. I think that little extension made a big difference. It makes it really feel like it's a part of the back porch. And adding more tables there doesn't look weird like I did before. It was just really dark, and I just had tables right next to the detached porch. But now it just feels like it's a part of it, and it just all flows together. I love it. He did a great job, and I'm really, really enjoying it. And this is a small gathering I was talking about. There was about 14 to 15 adults here, and it worked out great. I could have even taken out another banquet table, but I didn't. So I could clearly fit 3 to 4 tables underneath that extension if I face them the other way. But this worked out great. It felt a part of it. We loved it. I'm enjoying time with my family already under it. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But until next time, God bless.